and welcome back. I'm Phwop, and this is Let's Win XCOM 2 Legend Ironman. We're on our second mission, Operation Empty Sentinel. We need to recover an item from Resistance Haven. Difficulty is easy, and our reward is an engineer, Dr. Irene Kovenstein, who'll be joining us as our first engineer on the Avenger. We're going to go straight for it. As much as we'd love to recover a scientist right there, this is going to take relatively no strategic time, so let's be about it. We're going to autofill the squad. We're going to take off those glasses, squatty. You can think about it later. And we do have Captain Bub's props, and we have the ink and paint tattoos. So we've got, let's see here, we've got these nice hex tattoos, which are pretty sweet. And a couple more props of various types. Clear and ballistic goggles. I like these glasses on him. And a couple extra hats. Got some Delta stuff. Are they all there? Ball cap backwards. I like ball cap backwards. The berets, particularly nice. There are a couple mods I passed over simply because I did not need to install them, which is pretty important to me.
With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
All right, let's see. So we've actually got some skills going on. We've got a sharpshooter, we've got a grenadier, and we've got a rookie. The rookie needs this grenade. The grenadiers need those grenades because of how powerful grenadier grenades are at this point in the game. The sniper and the specialist, they have other things they can do. The specialist, having the grenades, probably a really good idea. The sniper could bring something else. I do kind of need all the supplies I can get. It's really not worth building. Like, a smoke bomb would be my first thought. But they're kind of, they're kind of expensive when grenades are also really good at this point in the game. And I never know, like one bad mission and we could wind up with enough wounds that I have to take, that using the smoke bomb is going to be a bad idea, because I'll be taking all rookies again, or mostly rookies, and they have to have these grenades to be effective, really. Yeah, it's too sketchy right now. Maybe once I hit the first squad size, maybe. But not until then.
Sky Ranger in position for deployment.
So I will save my supplies. Medikits. Once again, not really worth it.
Apparently they stumbled on a data vault with files critical to the alien operation.
I think grenadiers are definitely the superior choice. Also, one reason to go for the guerrilla tactics school is its ability to turn rookies into squaddies without you sending them out into combat. I think a really good idea. If you have any questions about any of the mods, I have play tested a couple of them, or most of them, to make sure that they were all compatible, but there are a couple I'm not sure about. But I could probably answer most of your questions, as I try to be quite picky. Okay, we are playing with the True Concealment mod, which means that mission timers won't count down while our squad is concealed, but they are shorter than normal mission timers to make up for that fact. Probably my favorite mod at this point. Okay, we are tucked back in the corner. Always good to find out exactly where you are. If we had spider suits, that would be awesome. And I am playing with an almost complete knowledge of the game, and I'm going to be abusing that because Legend difficulty is super tough. Alright, this is the position I want to go to kind of scout, or this position. Judging from what we can see over here, I wouldn't mind approaching the building from this side. And you never know what's in between us.
Orders confirmed.
I also want to get an idea of what the Advent network can offer us. That is, what will hacking lampposts do for us here? Getting up on top of this might be great for our sharpshooter, as long as no one else is watching. I do wish we had a ranger, but... Your grenadier, you really want to be fairly forward with the grenadier. If I could think of a... This is a... Okay. Let's post the grenadier up here.
Let's do this.
I'm going to choose to come around from the back.
Our gremlins can attempt to access the Advent
Just in
network
case.
from here. We might be able to hack their systems and get an advantage.
Okay, remember that
But be
checking
careful.
your
If
hack
they detect us,
is a
things
freebie.
will only get worse.
The rookie is going to kind of lead the way,
I'm on the move.
because if anyone takes a hit, I'd rather it be a rookie. You really need your high-level soldiers. The only way to have high-level soldiers soon is to stack mission XP continuously on them. That is a decent spot. Okay, let's move here and see if we can take a peek at the Advent network. Some of the hack bonuses are so strong compared to the potential penalties. Work with me, mouse. That there's no question whether it's worth it. Now, where was that? Where was that light lamppost? Was it that one? Oh, it was this one. Can we hack that, even though it's off the map?
Heading to that location.
It's like outside the combat zone. But hackable. That's pretty cool. Thank you, XCOM, for being neat. Yeah. We have a grenade, so we don't want to be, like, too far away with our sharpshooter. And we want to be able to fire next turn. There's no point in going into Overwatch, I hope. But this position
Orders
is
confirmed.
pretty
On the
solid.
move. Scanning.
There's no point in not going to Overwatch either. Okay, there's a crew of baddies. We've got the officer taking a quick look out the window. It looks like he got distracted by something back there. Before we do anything, let's take a look. Gremlin's like, boss, that one's too far away. Okay, so what you'll note here is that this is more difficult, and this is relatively easier than it would be. But they're both fairly difficult for our poor specialist. The concealment might be nice after the fact, but I wouldn't want to give defensive mobility to enemies at this point in the game. Later on in the game, that's not too much of a worry when you got lots of aim, and particularly aim bonuses. Oh, we can get our sharpshooter up there. But we'll get detected? By what? Lamppost? It's weird that it would tell me I'd get detected. Okay, I don't think, unless there's a lone civilian here, we should be safe to move. Okay, we really want to get close to and then hack this. We want to leave this pod of enemies. Enemies are so strong in the game. Okay, he can get up there. Maybe we would have had to run through this gate here is what. Our poor, okay. Okay, if you move the sniper, then they can't shoot, so you might as well dash, unless you need to reload. Our grenadier here. It's a nice solid position. And our rookie is going to go up here. We definitely scouted out this ladder climbing business. We just want to be able to see, plus height advantage is great for rookies. That should be covered too. We're going to step out here. Get an eye on the prize. If our grenadier goes in there, we're kind of going to be trapped. If we go this way, I don't think you can shoot out of this thing. Yeah. If we go this way, we should be safe. But you do want to take it pretty slow. Let's have our rookie do a little looking first.
Heading to that location. Enemy sighted.
Okay. So, I mean, this wouldn't be bad, but we're way too close to those guys for it to actually be good. Here's where we want to be.
Already there.
Let's double check. Okay, you can't see all of them, but you can see one. Okay, rookies need to be able to use those grenades to be effective, like I've said. Okay, we're going to want to engage this pod pretty hard, and I think next turn will be the way to go. They shouldn't reveal this turn. Note how we open it. We really want to avoid a double reveal. So, is it that our rookie can see them? So we have to move away from these guys. We do not want a double reveal here. There are generally 3 pods. And closer is better, so we're once again gonna wait a turn.
On my way.
Let's move where we can take this high cover. And we don't know where that third pod is. My guess would be it's actually fairly close to the objective.
Moving on target location.
Let's actually scoot further over.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Overwatch. I'm on it.
Okay, damn it. These guys are coming closer to our sniper. Such a good sniper position, too. But unfortunately compromised by the potential of triggering 2 pods. Let's see if we can actually shoot out of this. Does not look like a... We could get up on this billboard, but then we're totally exposed if anything comes within combat distance of us, and the enemy is so
Location
aggressive.
confirmed.
Okay, so we would just want to get away from that pod. And we'll use this chance to cozy up
That's affirmative.
and see if there's a squad inside. Oh shit.
They've spotted us. Advent forces sighted.
Okay, that's really bad news. An even worse double activation from a combat power perspective. As well as timing. Alright, well, fuck us. We can destroy everything's cover. We've only got 2 attacks. We desperately need to just stay away from this zone. Note that if these guys wander closer to our sharpshooter, they will reveal themselves. And of course the countdown timer's going to go off. So this is bad, bad news. This one's flanking our grenadier. We really need to actually use that grenade. So here's how it's going down. News. I think we can be in heavy cover here and still need that guy. Yeah.
Bombs away.
Okay, aid protocol. Doesn't take a full turn. We're going to use it on Fang Wang and our grenadier here. It's going to start off putting some damage on these 2. The sectoids, having too many sectoids active is really bad. While they generally don't use direct damage attacks, they're incredibly dangerous if you leave them alive for too long. And then we're going to take this shot. And then, yeah, we are in trouble here. Okay, thankfully he reanimates. The zombies are bad, but aren't quite as dangerous as the regular troopers. Sadly, that sectoid in the back is going to be able to do some serious shit to us.
For the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
We're getting flanked, almost certain to get hit. Oh, he goes into Overwatch. Okay, this guy tries something. Our specialist panics. We'll see what that means. Oh, and runs the Overwatch. Okay, could have been worse. He might take a shot at someone. I assume their accuracy is pretty poor at that point. Okay, he had a grenade we needed.
Taking fire.
Aid protocol does a good job of shoring up heavy cover, but we got some problems to deal with. Thankfully, the other enemies did not panic. Okay, so enemies won't move to places where they are flanked. We need to pull back and launch another grenade because that's most of our power here. Let's look where we need to land the grenade. Here is fine. That should let our sharpshooter do some serious damage. What we want to prevent is this guy moving to this position, if possible. We can move here. I really want to kind of circle away from those guys and that zombie. And I could try and take this heavy cover, but...
Okay. We've got the objective in sight.
Looks like what we can do.
-15,
Good to know that I
this is
can
a
hack
Venture.
from
We
that
have
position.
Positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Well, I'd love to do all of this. But killing that sectoid is real key because you're going to start mind controlling our dudes. And we are way too weak to resist at this point in the game. Okay. So to prevent this guy from moving up and flanking from that nice safe position,
Closing on target position now.
this cover actually flanks this side and this point, which is exactly what we need right now. Now, if this thing, it's already freaked us out. It's not too dangerous. We just need to be able to kill it. And we just have to start using our sniper rifle here. 57, 55. Let's try and kill an Advent Trooper first. The sectoid is within like pretty guaranteed one-shot range, and it may use a non-lethal attack. Yeah, we're not getting out of this without some serious luck, and that seems to be in pretty short supply.
Help! Help! Someone help!
Okay, panic is better than mind control, but not as good as, oh god, dude. I was gonna say, no way you're not fucked.
Watch the flanks.
Brutal. 6 damage crit. This is probably the end of our playthrough here. It takes a lot of luck to get started on Legend Ironman. I don't know about later on in the game, but the beginning of the game, yeah, quite a bit. Okay.
Position confirmed. Bombs away!
Do not hesitate with your grenades when you're in a tight spot. They're definitely the best you got. Zombie. afraid to pull back.
Getting it done.
We have to get away from this zombie. Holy crap.
Incoming over here.
Yeah, poor luck is death.
I need medical attention now.
Just taking these wounds alone is going to be enough to lose, but the double pod activation, sadly, we just stepped into exactly the wrong square, the only one this sectoid could see, and it meant the end for our whole game. So I guess I will value higher those particular outcomes
Incoming fire.
And avoid windows. Sometimes you have to take risks. Rough.
We lost one.
So yeah, the zombies unfortunately can just overwhelm you in short order. Oh, and it's getting in my way. Pleasant. Here, I mean,
Headed there now.
there's totally nothing to do at this point but play it out.
I'm running low on ammo.
Still, that's not going to be enough.
Moving.
Not sure if the zombies can catch you if you keep moving like this. The 4 health on the troopers is so brutal on Legend because it lets them survive all of your basic attacks, whereas normally they wouldn't. We'll try and take out as many as we can.
I'm all right.
Just because when you're fighting under pressure like this is generally when you get the best. They do appear to, they have as much movement as your troops do. Psi zombies are a little stronger than I would have liked for them to be, I guess. Okay, we're not so worried about flanking. That zombie's not on us yet, and we need a good time to reload. This is about as good as it's going to get. Note that if your last guy gets mind controlled, you do simply lose the mission, or if all of your remaining soldiers are mind controlled. So this sectoid is actually like an instant win button for them if he were to target us with his mind-affecting abilities. So when I lose a campaign, which is probably going to happen a couple times simply because Legend is so brutally unfair, especially early, we're just going to start a new one. And we're going to keep at it. I will check for more mods every time I start a new game, since you can't swap out mods once you're playing. And I think the mod community is definitely getting a good handle on all this.
Commander, we can't afford to take losses like this. The objective isn't worth the lives of our remaining troops. I
Yeah.
recommend we abort while we still can.
I think you're overestimating the worth of the lives of our remaining troops. Best place to go is here. Zombie's probably going to tear us up. I guess we have to go for this guy in light cover. But melee attacks aren't the most accurate thing in the world. I love that one sectoid actually shot me. That was brutal.
No! I want to go home!
Okay, the panic might actually save us from the zombies if we move. not enough. Alright, with the loss of our most experienced troops, there's really not much we can do to continue, so it's time to pick a new game. Probably won't have as easy a go on Gatecrasher as we did last time.
Operatives are dead or MIA. I'm returning to base.
Brutal. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna end the episode here at a half-hour long, and join me tomorrow when we take another crack at Legend Ironman XCOM 2. Until then, farewell, and note that it probably is still all downhill from here.